I'm ready for, got my flare out, I'm ready for court. Get my cigarettes, go sort the cigarette real quick. Watch here. Look at that thing. Oh, that's cool, huh? No, I'm dragging a armband out forever. Look a little more official now.
You look so buttoned up, so clean cut.
I know. What the hell? I need to get a haircut, right?
Oh shit! I'm never going to recognize you again.
I know.
It's
You
the makeover
won't.
that people have after they all of a sudden leave the shop for a few weeks. Like button-up shirts and shit.
Nah, I'm getting something right here. Yeah, I got some art finally too. Look at that. Oh.
Oh.
Got a sleeve. And then didn't know I could get a sleeve that quickly.
I paint mine out every day. It takes a while. I gotta get it 2 in 1.
Jesus. That's alright. I gotta cover that up because if I'm gonna go into court.
Oh yeah, you gotta actually go in it. Look,
I gotta go talk at least to the lawyer. Boom. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm happy to see a lot of people here with information, dude. That's great. Yeah. If my friend Caleb's around, I might go live soon on his phone. Alright, there we go. That's a lot better. Look at that. Oh. Ah, I get a call. Wow, look at that. No, it's an alarm. 8:10. I didn't remember setting the alarm. Perfect. Yep, that was an old alarm. I didn't even set the alarm today. It just went off. That's great. Good job, me. Let me see what time it is real quick. Look at this thing. I've had this for fucking ever. My mom gave it to me. Doesn't work. That's alright. It's good to know. Oh shit.
And the whole thing is like, we're the people who if it can happen to us, it can happen to you tomorrow. Like, that's how, it's fine. We don't have to agree on a lot, but there are some things that we can.
It's all up here. If you don't have the signs, go make one. There's markers, there's poster boards, go use it. My glasses are really cool.
Yes, that would be great. It's good to see one over there. Should we book the stuff right here?
No, I didn't bring a full sound.
Incredibly uncomfortable around everyone.
Doing pretty good.
Bodies are come down from tear gas and flashbangs.
No, real life, man. No.
Yeah, I got a bacterial infection.
Oh, shit.
So I've been out like on antibiotics and everything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like you can't really see, but I got like this bandage covering me right now. It's yeah. I felt like I had to definitely come out here.
That's all that's needed, man. What's the damn coffee? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah. Coffee spot nearby, or
There is no.
there is none?
There is.
Oh, there is.
Starbucks.
All we need. We got our backs. We got our backs. We got our backs.
I think I tried to pull it behind and ride my bike at the same time, but I feel like
This is a reminder, this is for our everyday people.
You know you come out with a Come on. If you know you do not come out with every day, don't try. We'll call you out. We're quick to call people out. We are good at calling people out. Oh, you're not here every day, we busting. We will call you out. That's it. Go.
Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't always get out on the street.
You rolling or?
Okay.
She has my backpack.
Are you?
Hi, Mari. Good to see you. Do you have to run out right now? Yes.
Being impressed by the workout. So we have to
Yeah, I mean, if they're like,
people ask if their snack bags that have like chips, chocolate, like a bunch of
hey, babe. Good. Jessica, okay. Yeah, how's it going for you? Early? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my sleep patterns are definitely been all off. Yeah. Not about it.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, there's still some flowers over here.
Add on to it.
You want to help me, like,
Yeah, disperse them.
so many.
I'm not vegan, and I know people are like, oh, you're talking about my food, not vegan. I'm telling you would never forget if you were me and you know.
I was thinking, although I am digital, I guess why didn't Target out there? And I don't not even well, like one of my She wants to do the Athena thing.
That was the last one. I was like,
really appreciate all of your support this really important day. I just wanted to make a quick announcement. So the courtroom is open to the public if anyone would like to go, if anyone feels comfortable going. It is E942 up on the 9th floor of this building right here. If anyone would like to go in this public, you are free to go to this arraignment. If you are not comfortable, please feel free to stay with our group. We will be here for a minute. So again, if you would like to go up there, feel free to go now. There's a security check-in process. So if you're gonna go, I would say go now so that you can be up there by 9 o'clock. Thank you all again.
They're not even asking for consent. They're literally stop. Let me see if it's not says AOC.
No, there's yanked up in I'm in that same.
TK, you mind if I get some footage of you coloring in the lines?
Yeah. No problem. I agree.
Right? Don't got time.
What other color do you want to do this? You want some red or some?
Papi.
I think you need some red.
Oh my God.
If anybody is hungry, we have a snack table right up there, and then we have snacks and Red Bull right up front. If anyone needs anything to eat, please eat some breakfast. Please get some caffeine. We appreciate you all.
You're good. Hands and shit. Online.
Donuts, fruit, salad, champagne, hot tea, and hot coffee. Right there.
Totally, that's why I like. Yeah, because you had the salad. Like she was standing on it.
I'm sure you probably have.
Omari? Hello? Good morning. Good morning. Summer season?
Oh,
Summer season?
Oh, yeah!
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 Sorry. Didn't even know it was gonna get him. Like, I was just gonna start yelling. Oh, shit. When I say Diaz, you say love. Diaz? Diaz? When I say Diaz, you say love. Love? Love? I messed it up. Okay, it's in the morning. Okay, let's start again. Diaz? 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 Love? 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 Technology, right? I just wanted to check the energy.
We here.
Energy check. We gotta be here. Let's check again. Summer season?
Oh, yeah!
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 We all we got? We all we got?
We all we need! We all we need! We all we need! We all we need! We all we need!
Period. We got our back.
We got our back! We got our back! We got our back! We got our back!
I would like to open this up to anyone who would like to come speak about Summer or Diaz or this situation. If anyone feels willing to come on up and share either their experience or their thoughts on this situation, now's the time. We really want to honor Summer today. We want to honor Diaz. We want to honor Summer's memory. And again, we're mourning for the dead and fighting like hell for the living. So come on up if you have something to say today. This is an open invite, so if it's up and it's available, you can feel free to come. I feel like I know why nobody is coming out and saying anything. I don't even want to say anything. Because the situation is fucked up. Purely, point blank, the situation is fucked up. We should not have to be here. We should not have to be here. I really don't know what else to say other than that, besides the situation is fucked up. We lost a life over losing multiple lives over oppression, because people don't understand that we're just fighting for basic human rights to live. Summer was out here every single day with us. They danced with us. They chanted with their whole heart with us. Diaz made sure never to miss a march either. Making sure the whole truth got out, the real beauty of our marches, not the ugliness that the media like Como likes to put out. Please make sure you know who you're talking to. They made sure to get the real story, the real beauty of our vigils for the book of names that TK carries everywhere with her. We should not have had to add another one. This situation is so fucked up. And it's not the first time that we were targeted. And it's not the last time we're targeted. Every single day. People plotting on our marches. And I read on Facebook, how can these people be marching the street and not expect to be hit by a car? How could somebody, imagine knowing there's a group of people on the streets marching for Black Lives Matter, marching for basic fucking human rights, marching to be free, marching for equality, equity, reparations, marching for basic living. Imagine wanting to run a group like that down. Imagine that. Imagine being so messed up in the head that you want to run that group down. That's the shit that you should be talking about, not the other way around. This shit is fucked up. Summer season? All year! 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 Summer season? All year!
community that's come together since to make sure that our marches are safe, to make sure that we can continue marching in honor of Summer Taylor, in honor of Diaz life. We march for them every single day. We cannot take a day off because the reasons why they were out there have not been met. So as many people as I see here today, I should see you out here marching with us every single day. The amount of people I see here today, I should see you out marching every single day, and I see a lot of the same faces. I know I see a lot of our family here today, but I see a lot of new faces too. And we need y'all out here. Summer, Diaz, they need you out here. They need your friends, they need your families. If you're not gonna march for Black Lives Matter, march for Summer Taylor, march for Diaz Love. But I shouldn't even have to say that. That's all I got.
We can't hear you. Hold the microphone closer.
What the fuck? So
really all good. I'm all good. I'm all good.
I thought she was someone I knew at first, but she was like running in there. Did you see that?
Good morning, good afternoon. Oh, there goes Joy right there. I see a lot of people.
What's happening? And then I like looked over and I was like, oh, okay.
Y'all, I mean, you know how we do, man. Take your camera right here. I'm gonna hear you better. I'll put my camera here. There you go.
And I thought about it. I thought about going to the arraignment because I wanted to see him. I kind of wanted to see him. But I don't want to because I think that I would absolutely fucking lose my shit and get kicked out of the courtroom anyway. And I don't care about him. I don't fucking care about it. I blame the group that he was in. I blame the entirety of the fascist movement in America. I blame Jenny Durkin. I blame SPD. I blame State Patrol. I blame every fucking cop that is the reason we were out there in the first place. And I don't fucking care about him, and I am here with my family right now. And that is so much more important to me. I watched it happen, and I was outside the hospital for quite a while afterwards. And the only thing that helped for quite a while, until I was actually ready to take a break, was being here or wherever we were at the vigils, seeing the same people every day who were there, who knew them, who marched with them, who fought with them. I ran into them at the very beginning of these protests, and they went fucking hard as hell. We were on the front line together, and they were screaming bloody murder all day. Their voice was so hoarse. And then There was one night they walked me home through actual clouds of tear gas. Just totally chipper, just like as if there was nothing. And I don't know, that's just like the energy they brought to everything was just like smiling in the face of outright fascism. And I think that they would like that we are all together right now and not focusing on that man, but just out here focusing on Black Lives Matter, on community and family and love and unity and supporting Diaz. I think that is what they would want. I think that is what they do want. I personally believe that they are in some way aware of this and appreciating it. Summer season. All year. Summer season. All year. Summer season. All year. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. Who got our back? We got our back. Who got our back? We got our back. Who got our back? We got our back. Thank you.
Situations going on. If people are already handling it, just mind your business and stay over here.
Everybody mind their business so TK can mind her business.
I don't have the strength for this today. Please, disengage. I don't have the strength for this shit today. I ain't Superman today, guys. I'm not. So please just mind your business. Please. Let whoever take care of it. Alright? You got it? We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. We got our back. We got our back. We got our back. We got our back. That's all I got.
So we're here this morning at the King County Superior Court on 3rd Avenue, downtown Seattle.
Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Whoa!
I'm not a tech guy. In just a couple of minutes, we're gonna call and we're gonna put Diaz up on the screen, and we're gonna have a conversation with her and let us all hear from her and let them hear from us. So Just another minute. Yeah. Thank you.
Always forgetting the mic. Rushed out here this morning. Good morning, everybody who can hear me. So basically, down here at the King County Courthouse on 3rd Avenue, this morning is an arraignment or an additional hearing for the driver who hit Summer Taylor, ultimately killing her and Diaz Love on I-5 earlier this month. There's quite a few people who were here that day who are actually out here right now. So we're waiting right now to get ready to connect Diaz through like Skype or some kind of video call so she can address the crowd that's gathered here.
Good, how are you? Good morning. Good, how are you guys?
Last time I saw you was actually on video, because that video of you being arrested.
Yes.
So you're out of jail.
I am. Barely.
What brought you out today?
We're here to rally for Summer Taylor and for Diaz, and really to just gather as a family and, remember why we're here and be here in solidarity. I think we're going to call.
All right, guys, I'm not good at public speaking. I'm really nervous. My heart's beating fast, so my voice might be a little shaky. But I do know this. I know that Diaz has asked for us to all come out here and make some fucking noise. I see you guys with your drums. I see us with our loudspeakers. I see us with our voices. Let's make some fucking noise. I don't know how to lead a chant. Like I said, I'm not good at public speaking, but let's make some fucking noise for Diaz Love and Summer Taylor.
Just so everyone knows, the reason they were out here, Summer and Diaz were out here for 5 reasons, which were the demands. If my team, our family that knows the demands wants to help with that so that everyone can know what they were out here for.
This is our group's demands. These have been our demands from the beginning. Defund SPD, how much?
50% at least.
Defund SPD, how much?
50% at least.
Because whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Where should that money go?
To black communities.
Where should that money go?
To black communities.
Because whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
3, who should you free?
All the protesters.
3, who should you free?
All the protesters.
Because whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
want for number 5?
Jenny Durkin to resign.
What do we want for number 5?
Jenny Durkin to resign.
'Cause whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Those are our demands. This is our group demands. These have been our demands since we started this 4 weeks ago. These will continue to be our demands until our demands are met in full. We will not be pacified. We will not take settlements. Not one fucking less.
Shut
it down!
They don't give us what we want!
Shut it down!
They don't give us what we want!
Shut it down!
They don't give us what we want!
Shut it down!
Straight up! Straight like that! Not one demand less! Not one demand less! It's not for us, for Summer and Diaz! Not one demand less! Forget that! Not one less! Not one less! Not one less! Not one less! Not for us, for Summer and Diaz!
Not one less! 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 Not one less!
If not for us, for Summer and Diaz, I swear, if not for us, for them, not one less.
That is what they were both out here for. That is what they continue to be out here for in spirit. That is what we are all fighting for.
Yeah.
This shit is basic fucking human rights.
Basic fucking human rights!
Basic fucking human rights.
Basic fucking human rights!
Basic fucking human rights.
Basic fucking human rights!
I wanted to announce that, sorry everybody, Dahlia Taylor, Summer's mother, will be here pretty soon and they will be speaking here. I would like to make sure that we give them the utmost respect and attention while they are speaking. I don't want any side conversations when they come up and speak. And when they do get here, we will announce it. We just want to make sure everybody knows that they will be coming to support us and to support Summer. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I've been saying that. I'm just gonna move it.
Yeah. Yay, thank you.
Nobody trip over this.
We said it, so if you trip, it's on you.
It's a crazy day. I don't know whose keys these are, but somebody lose their keys. I'll fuck you out. Check your pocket. They look like this. You got anything to say to the public? I know people have been wanting to hear from you.
It's a tough day.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say something.
Just right here is okay. So, I mean, I saw you one time since, maybe twice since. The last time I saw you was when we were all there on the freeway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just did the cha-cha slide.
Best moment of my life.
Yeah, right. I remember being right there on I-5. You guys were doing the cha-cha slide, and I was live tweeting. Now we find ourselves here outside of the King County Courthouse today. I know why you're here, but maybe you can tell the public who's watching from all over. Why are you guys here today and so loud and boisterous?
Because that night on I-5, the weak Khalidi decided to deliberately run us down, and he killed Summer Taylor. And Diaz Love is sitting at Harborview right now, still in critical condition with 12 broken bones. That's why we're here, because today happens to be this man's arraignment. And listen, I seen it from my own 2 eyes, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I was The worst thing I've ever seen in my life, literally. The worst. I've seen so much. I've seen my brother dead on the ground laying in the street. But what I seen that night was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll never forget it. Like, dead serious. Like, this is not a joke. Worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And so, we're gonna make sure he pays for what he did. He killed somebody deliberately. He wasn't under the influence. He wasn't mentally unstable. He was in his right state of mind and deliberately did this. Like, it was purposely done. He could have avoided hitting anybody and he chose not to. I don't care what anybody has to say, really, honestly. You don't have to like me. You don't have to be my fan. You don't have to be a supporter. I don't care. But justice is justice, period. And what he did was commit murder. So whether you agree with what we're out here doing, or whether you agree with what we're saying or not, the fact of the matter is that we clearly killed someone on purpose and injured another, and he deserves to go get punished to the fullest extent of the law. Regardless if you agree with us or not, that is fact, and you cannot argue with that. Regardless if you don't have to agree with our politics and what we're doing out here. You don't have to agree with the movement. But justice is justice, and we deserve, Summer Taylor's family deserves justice.
So now is there an added reason to stay in the streets? I know before, there's the 5 demands, which you guys just listed off, sometimes number 6.
Yeah, sometimes number 6.
You didn't bring up demand number 6 today, but it's okay. But are you now more intent on staying out here in protest season? A lot of people kind of think that protest season's coming to an end. Where are we at in protest season?
Stay tuned, man. There's a lot of stuff coming. Protest season just started. Literally, the budget vote is next week. Are you guys think we're finna quit? You're right. Summer and Diaz would kick our ASS's if we quit. Protest season ain't over. Ain't no protest season. It's summer season all year. And this is what we own. Beating our feet to the streets like we do every single day. It's working, ain't it? It's working. You don't have to agree with it, but it's working. This is just the beginning. We're just getting started, literally. It's just the beginning. I ain't a superhero today, y'all. Y'all gonna have to pray for me today. I ain't a superhero today. I ain't got a cape on. I ain't got no strength. I ain't it today. I'm gonna need y'all prayers, though. But definitely protest season is just starting. All these council members is finna get a taste of what it's like to say you're gonna do something and then the people actually making you do something. Everybody's gonna get a taste of it. Just stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned. There's big stuff coming in the store. Trust me. If anybody knows about last night, they know what happened. If you was there, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of big things in store. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Trust me. We got a whole lot more to go.
I was mad. I tell people all the time that was one of the most horrible things. One of the most horrible things I ever saw in my life. And the first thing you hear me saying is, I'm so glad I wasn't live streaming because everybody would have saw what I saw. I mean, that was one of the most horrific things that I ever witnessed.
The worst thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And to be literally like 15 feet away and just being like, here. This is me. This is the point of action. Right here. Literally that far apart. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing too. I'm gonna do that though.
Hi.
So we got CK here. We got everybody out here.
The video keeps breaking up. I don't know, maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Let me go to mine and see if I can get it. No, it says I have Wi-Fi. It's just probably just too much effort.
We can hear you good, Diaz.
Oh, hi, TK!
Hi, Diaz. We can hear you, baby. We can hear you.
Okay, I don't know where to find you again. You just phone called me? Is that?
No, you gotta turn
Now
the
I move
video
screens
back
and
on,
I can't
man.
figure out
You gotta turn the
what
video
this.
back on.
Oh, the video's just off. Okay.
There you are, beautiful.
Oh, I can see you guys
You're
a little bit.
beautiful. Look at you.
Oh, you guys can't see me. I'm just like being an old person trying to go through screens.
Yes, you are
Hi.
beautiful.
Thanks so much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it.
We love you. We love you.
Love you too. As soon as I can get out of here and get in a fucking wheelchair, I'm gonna be on the marches with you.
Trumpet Man is back. Trumpet Man
But I like Bugle Boy better, but he's graduated to Trumpet Man.
Trumpet Man is back.
Trumpet Man, thanks for being here.
Listen, we're all here to listen to you and hear what you got to say. So whatever you want to tell the people, you go right in.
I don't know what the fuck to say. Fuck that piece of shit who ran into us. You know, it's like you guys are talking about the 5 demands and how no one's gonna budge and no one's gonna settle. Like, I'm not, obviously I'm not glad that Summer died, but I'm glad that I was the one who was hit because I'm a badass sort of cunt bitch and there's no settlement. Like, don't ever fucking talk to me. We're taking this shit all the way to the fucking top. Like, SPD should be fucking scared. Like, I'm not fucking playing around. We're taking this all the way to the top. They were fucking negligent and blocking up the freeway for us. There's been people who have been through their boundaries and borders before. Like, they knew that this shit could and likely would happen. Hell, we just fucking walked away from Molly Clark and we were just celebrating that we weren't fucking killed there. Like, this is fucking SPD. This is fucking all of their shit. Like, they were negligent in keeping us safe. And I'm not gonna fucking stop until that's fucking proven and there's action from that. This is overwhelming. Does anybody have questions or anything? I don't know what to fucking say.
I got a question for you.
Hey.
We all we got.
TK. We all we need, baby.
We all we got.
We all we need. We all we need.
We all we got.
We all we need. We all we need.
Who got our back?
I mean, I don't even talk to my birth family anymore because they're like Trump supporters and bullshit. But I hella feel supported. Like, I was only up in Seattle for what, not even a fucking week before all this shit happened. Like, I didn't know anybody in Seattle before I fucking drove up. I just knew you guys needed numbers at CHOP, and that CHOP was like the fucking wave of what's going on. Yeah, and I mean, like, from not knowing anybody, like, I feel hella supported and really taken care of. And I mean, yeah, we're all we need. Like, we're all we got. Like, you guys are fucking family, you know, and just taking care of me, and I just really appreciate it.
We got you. We got your back. Who got our back? We got our back. Who got our back? We got our back.
We got our back.
We got your back, Diaz. We here for you. We got your back.
Thanks, TK. It's a little overwhelming.
Admire how beautiful Diaz looks right now.
I put on mascara for you bucks.
They got pretty for us.
I think, I mean, let me move this. So, I could probably show, like, where my wounds are at and stuff and how that shit's going if people are interested in that or if that's, like, too much for people. Nothing's, like, bloody and, like, hanging out or anything.
Go ahead. If you know if that's what you want to do, go ahead.
People want to see. Well, I was hoping to get the staples in my head out today. I don't know if you could see them.
You see them?
Okay, so those were supposed to come out today, but they didn't. But the staples in my hip. Dude, I don't know if I could show you that. So, I broke my arm in 3 places. You've seen the badass scar. It goes all the way. Where's my scar? So I think you've all seen the badass scar.
Hey, you're definitely a badass now.
Well, no, this scar is kick ass. Like, I'm fucking stoked on this scar. Look at that shit. I'm gonna get a tattoo that, like, fucking features it. I think it's killer. But, so most of my pain is gonna be heart. Okay, so it's edema. So I have an edema. So on the side of that fucker ran into me, all the fluid and stuff that's trying to heal my body is collected on one side. And it's collected on my, like, ass and thigh on my left side, which is, like, the meatiest part. So you can't, it doesn't show anything. It's not like a big bruise anymore, but it's just like all filled with liquid. And that's like the most painful thing. That's like when I have to turn on my side, why I scream bloody murder even when I'm on like the highest of painkillers, because it's just the fluid of the edema moves around. And then because there's pressure, I'm sitting on it. When I release that pressure, it's just like, but you're not, I mean, it's not going to look like anything like, besides I'm just trying to show you my vagina or some shit. But then, so if we were talking about my leg like a strip of meat at the butcher's or whatever, it's like, well, it used to be like cut in the middle and down was all the edema, but now it's like, I don't know if you could see how that's not like regular skin that's moving, that's just like hugely filled with liquid. So with the edema used to be the whole leg, it's getting better, so now it's like right here, all the way to right here, and then all the way around the back, like my whole ass on that side is just like, I know it's big, but it's also like a fucking edema. So let me move this shit. Come on, oh, I can't go further. Okay. Okay, got it. And then, I don't know, can I flip this fucker around? I can flip this fucker. Okay, so then that's my foot. That got broken in 3 spots. The, what is it? The ankle got fucked up. The tibia and the fibula got completely shattered and broken. So the foot, like, I can't even roll. I can't roll it or anything. Oh, look at me. I'm moving it. Holy shit. That's the most I've been able to move that. Ooh. Okay, so that one, but look, this is my second cast because the other one got too big because my swelling's going down, and look, you can already see space in between, so that's good. They think they're going to cut off that cast in about a week, and what are they going to do to it? They're going to cut it off and do something. I have a brain injury, traumatic brain injury, and so I lose a lot of my information in the morning, so I have to go through my notes and read what I wrote. But they're gonna, that cast is coming off next week for something, and then they're putting on a new cast, so it's not that super great because they're putting on a brand new one. Oh, then I should show you my X Factor. Hold on, let me cover up my vagina. I mean, I'm a nudist, but I didn't realize the level of non-nudist I am being in the hospital and people poking and prodding and moving your vagina. It's just fucking nuts. Okay, so this is my X Factor. Or I guess maybe it is better this way. So because my tailbone is completely shattered and then my pelvis is broken in 2 spots. So this is gross if you don't want to see gory stuff, because this is the most gory stuff. So look away right now if you don't want to look at this. Okay. So that goes into my body. So that goes directly into the hip. Oh, let me see if I can. This shit's all I have. That side too. It just like, oh, well, that one's not, you can't really see that one very well. But so that's just drilled into my hips. Doubled everything together. Just showing you my vagina now. So that has to stay on for 5 more weeks. I'm going to get out of the hospital with this on. So that's when I come to the marches at first, my chair will have to be like back in like 180 so that I can't like be at a 90-degree angle. And then once it's off in 5 weeks, I can just have a regular chair and get just a ride with anybody and just use the chair. Well, hopefully we can get the funds together so I can get a fucking electric chair so that you motherfuckers don't have to get suckered into pushing the place. That's what's going on with me. And yeah, the traumatic brain injury, don't know if it's like all the drugs that I'm on in the day or the traumatic brain injury or how much is what of what, but like the stuttering and like the losing my words, like that's not normal at all for me. So I hope that gets to end. I mean, small price to pay to being alive, but I would really like it if the brain injury stuff chills the fuck out. Let me put this back on. So yeah, that's my body. What's up with your body? I love that damn trumpet. I love that damn trumpet. And hopefully the hospital's not watching this live stream. You gotta get pain relief how you can get pain relief, honey. Just thanks so much for being here. I mean, so that motherfucker, despite having a Jaguar, didn't have any fucking insurance. Oh, surprise, surprise. So I'm not getting any sort of settlement at all. So I'm gonna be, I don't know what level of disabled for a long time. We can't go to trial until COVID's done, so hopefully that's not too long. And then this trial, because I'm not fucking settling and I'm gonna be going after some big ass motherfuckers who hopefully don't like to take a hit out on me because that shit's real. That's going to be going on for 3 to 5 more years. I don't know my level of disability, but like, if people could keep kicking $5-10 whatever into my Venmo and PayPal, please don't use the GoFundMe if you can. It takes 8% of all the money. But yeah, I think my monthly bills are going to be like $10,000 a month with like rent and having to get full-time caregivers and equipment, all that bullshit. So the money I have so far is going to go quick. So if anybody wants to, I think if somebody can help me set up a Patreon, but if anybody wants to keep kicking down to my shit, that I would super appreciate it, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get back to work, and you know, and this is going to be a really long process. So any financial support, emotional support, physical support, like I'd appreciate any of that shit for real. I love you too. You just like me, TK. You're just gay, TK. That's the thing. I'm gay as fuck. I mean, let's be real. I made sure to get a haircut before all this shit. Thanks, Marilyn, for coming to the hospital and giving me a haircut, by the way.
Yeah, way to go, Marilyn!
My head staple stops literally right where my hairline part, so I'm glad those fuckers, when they were stapling my head, took note of how cute my hair is. Does anybody have any questions or anything? I'm sorry, I'm never shy, but I don't know what the fuck to say.
What's your Venmo? Hey, you want to tell the people your Venmo, your CashApp and stuff?
Yeah. My Venmo is at It's Diaz Love.
It's Diaz
So that
Love.
one's not hard. It's Diaz Love. And then my PayPal is lovediaz at PDX, which stands for Portland's like airport thing, at pdx.edu. Yeah. So Venmo, it's Diaz Love. PayPal, Love Diaz at PDX, Paul David Xylophone .edu, education. Yeah. And I mean, PayPal is great for folks who aren't like in the know or whatever, but they do take 8%, and so right now it's like $8,000 or whatever. That sucks. Yeah. And if anybody knows these things, I'd love help setting up a Patreon. If anybody wants to like DM me to try to help me do that, I would really appreciate that. If anybody has any questions or anything, I'm down to answer whatever people want to know.
I think we're just all happy to see you. We want you to talk.
Okay, what you wanna ask me a story? Hold on, I'm gonna put my beanie in. Ask me a question. I'll fucking talk to you about some shit.
Are you from Portland?
Oh? Are you from Portland?
You can ask me a question.
They're saying
Me?
you're originally from Portland, correct?
No, I'm originally from Boise, Idaho.
Yeah, Idaho represent.
You can take the lady from the potatoes, but you can't take the potatoes from the lady. I love me some damn potatoes. But Portland's where I've called home. Oh shit, what did I do? Portland's where I've called home. What?
Turn the video back on. You turned yourself off.
I know, I don't know how to get back to it. Are you on, did you call me on Facebook?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I pressed a button like your grandma. No, it's not on Facebook. Where is it at? Let me see.
Messenger.
Got it. I'm sorry, like a grandma. Sorry. I'm the least technological person. I don't know why the fuck I ever got the role of live streaming. I don't even know how to do any of this stuff. But there just wasn't on any of the marches, please, we need enough live streamers, especially on the nighttime march. Like, live streamers keep everybody safe. It's evidence for a bunch of shit. Like, please, there's gotta be live streamers. If you show up to a rally and there's not live streamers, like, throw that shit on. It doesn't matter if you've got like 5 people watching. That's not what the fuck it's about. It's for our fucking protection and our safety, so that if shit goes down, we have video evidence. So please, throw up your live stream if nobody else is doing that shit. And if there's some cops doing some fucking crap, just immediately pull out your live stream so that we have enough recording of all angles of what's going on. Like, we need video proof. I mean, literally, live stream proof is what's gonna make this case for Summer and me, you know? Also, on that note, if anybody is like technologically sound, we need a team of trusted and vetted people to go through hundreds of hours of live stream, time mark some bullshit, and then edit that bullshit down so that those clips can be sent to our lawyer. We really, really, really need that so that we can have video evidence of like Molly Park trying to kill us, that guy a week ago who came through and got through the police barrier. Like, yeah, we just need as much evidence as we can get through live stream. So we need a live stream edit team. Cool. Yeah. So if folks want to like organize on a team with that or whatever, I think I asked Nicole to be on top of that team to get some questions. Dope. Thank you. What other stuff? I don't know yet. Huh? No, shut the fuck up. I got a lot of stuff. I can't wait to get out of here and drink a damn beer. Holy shit, I can't wait to smoke a fucking joint. Holy shit.
That sounds like my kind of party. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah. Well, once I get out of here, I think I'm hopefully signing on a 2-bedroom soon in the CHOP. And so once that happens, I'll have, I'll let the channels know of people who can come by, like COVID safe, but how we can have like a little housewarming, whatever, with all the folks and stuff, because I want to see people for fucking sure. And also on that note, if we know anybody in Black Lives Matter, if we know anybody in the community who has been a caregiver, a CNA, or somebody who's just like really good at that shit, I need to hire probably at least 2 caregivers. It's just out of my pocket. It's just out of donation money, but I'm going to pay well. Ideally, someone who can be just like, there's that extra room, who could just like move in and get their shit comfortable for like a month or 2 or 3 or however it takes me to like, I mean, I traveled Mexico alone for a year and a half. Like, I'm independent as fuck, and I want to be independent as fuck. But until that can happen, like, I need someone to like stay with me. And it's not definitely work all the time, but it's like helping me turn or helping me transfer from like the bed to the chair, probably, maybe, hopefully not, but maybe chair to the bathroom, and then back into bed and shit. So if we know anybody in the community who's like a caregiver, I definitely need to hire some people, and I'll definitely be paying a good wage. So if they can hit me up, that's that. So they have to have a bunch of stuff in place in the hospital before they let me go. And right now, not having a caregiving team in place is like the one thing. If they were to come to me tomorrow and say, okay, you're good to get out of here in a week, that'd be the one thing that's like, I don't have any support in that yet. So if we can figure out that, or at least maybe a good agency, if somebody knows a good agency to call and try to get someone, or any support in that would be really nice. Okay, thank you, TK. Love you. I'm going to be going live with Omari at 3. Omari's going to be in my hospital room. Omari's feed can be pretty full of fucking trolls, so if that bums you the fuck out. Hi, Omar.
Hey, Diaz.
So we're gonna go live at 3, but Omari's stream can be like, there's a lot of trolls and can be hella unsafe if you're trying to watch some shit. My stream's also gonna be live, but I'm sure Omari's gonna have like way more folks and stuff. But yeah, at 3, both of us are gonna be live. He's gonna be in the hospital room, and we're gonna do an interview.
Yes,
So tune into that. All right, I love you, Joey. Thanks, TK. Thanks everyone for being here. It's okay, you can come in. Perfect timing, miners. I love you all. Be good, be safe, keep each other safe. I love you, TK.
Can we say family?
Family!
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 Love!
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 Unity!
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 That's what I'm talking about. Look, y'all giving me a little bit of strength here. Keep it up, please. I still ain't Superman or Spider-Man today. I ain't got a cape on today, but y'all giving me a little bit of strength. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Woo! Hey, I feel like Cuba. I swear to God, from Boys in the Hood, like that's really how I feel right now. Like I just want to beat up the whole air. Like I just want to beat the air's ass right now. Like bro, like WWE style beat the air's ass right now. MMA, UFC, boxing, all that. I just want to. I just want to beat
Maybe we can get TK.
Stone Cold Stutter, look. Like I really want to beat the air up like that right now. Like, what was the kick out? Give him some Sweet 10 music, just BOW! Like, bro, being serious, like I just want to beat the air up right now. Like, that's how I feel.
I think you just did.
I think I just did.
You just whipped that air's ass.
The air is like, I just want to fight the air right now.
Suddenly it became hard to breathe. That's the fight you win every time.
I want to go see him. I want to go see Patino.
So big. You're a fucking crab. You're a fucking crab. What's so fun? Yeah. What happened to all the teasers?
Hey, brother.
You know that podcast we did is like one of the most listened to.
It is. I haven't actually been able to find it yet. Where do I go? SoundCloud or? That'd be great, man. Yeah.
I guess I could just hold this right now. It's Trumpet Man, a.k.a. the bare-chested trumpeter, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a. the Bugle Boy who's been promoted to trumpet. What brought you out here this morning?
Well, I was actually in Salt Lake, and Diaz asked for me to come. I'm just super, super honored. So I got on a plane right away. I actually had someone donated money to fly me out here. Like, you know, this is a family. This is a movement, and it's also like it's global and it's definitely national. July 25th, there's going to be a lot of solidarity for Portland protests. I was actually in Portland just 2 weekends ago. Got arrested out there, and it's just part of the process, you know.
Somebody said actually they hit us. The last time we talked to you, you just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Did they keep the felony? I know you said they dropped the
No. That's the thing. We're winning. Like they can't make these charges stick. It's just politically impossible for them.
Felony, failure to disperse?
No, they gave me malicious mischief, which I thought was kind of fun. Yeah. Yeah, but again, didn't stick. I don't have that. I still have my Trumpet Man charges, pedestrian obstruction. So we'll deal with that when the time comes. They don't even have a court date before me yet. But I mean, hopefully we can get all that stuff dropped, right? We need amnesty for all this garbage, you know. We need I mean,
like I was telling you before, I'm an anarcho-primitivist. I have my own views on government. But if you're into reform, like, it's a pretty basic thing to say, hey, people can protest and don't need to be charged for it. You know what I mean? So if people are wondering what we're out here, we have some basic demands here that still need to be met. Well, I've taken 2 months off of work now, and I don't plan to go back anytime soon. If I lose my apartment, then I'll just keep traveling city to city, playing the trumpet. I mean, I'm about as committed as I can be. I still make peace every morning that if I die today, then I'll be among friends like Summer, Thanks.
Say hi. I'm Hannah.
It's a little somber, we're out here for Summer and Diaz today. So, everybody's feeling the vibes and, taking recognition for their contributions to the movement.
It's been lots of ups and downs over the almost 2 months since we've been talking to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Literally get ready to go into month number 2 very soon. Where do you think Seattle is at in these protests as far as it being accepted or at least worked on? Do you see this going on?
I see it going on. I'm not necessarily sure how long, as for the duration of how long it's going on. I know that there's some votes that are going to be made by City Council towards the defunding and the reallocation of funds. But the timeline for all of our demands, I'm not exactly sure how long that's going to be. And you've asked me that throughout our 8 weeks or however long it's been, and I'm still not sure, unfortunately. But I do know that we're still out here, and we're going to continue to be out here as long as the demands have not been addressed. And so we're very serious about it, and we're just going to continue to have our stance on things. That's where we're at.
Are you still one of these every day or just about every day?
I'm very active on a regular basis, and so I'm going to continue to be as long as our people are getting hurt, our people are getting killed, and our demands are not being addressed. It's on the city. It's on the city.
One last question. One of the things, of course, everybody's talking about is what's occurring down in Portland. Of course, the federal troops are on the ground down there, federal police, whatever you want to call it, on the ground down there. And what have you seen any of the footage from Portland, or what are some of your thoughts on the protests?
I've seen some of the footage. My thoughts are, I'm glad that Portland's being involved. I'm aware that there is some support that's coming from both Seattle and from California to Portland. And I know that prior to the Portland and the federal troops being down there, that a lot of Portland people were coming up here to support. And so, honestly, unfortunately, the federal troops are having their acts of violence towards the people in the city of Portland. But I'm glad to see that there's been unity and more solidarity between the West Coast, and we're just going to keep on coming out in numbers. It's going to keep on happening, and hopefully the war crimes will cease. But the people will be strong.
Can I get everyone's attention, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Please. When I say their name, you say Summer Taylor. Say their name.
Summer Taylor.
Say their name.
Summer Taylor.
Say it louder.
Summer Taylor.
Say it louder.
Summer Taylor.
I can't hear you.
Summer Taylor.
Still can't hear you.
Summer Taylor.
Say their name.
Summer Taylor.
Say their name.
Summer Taylor.
So if it's all right with everyone, I would like to take just a couple minutes of silence, please.
endless, you say summer. Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
When I say endless, you say summer. Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Endless.
Summer.
Summer season.
All year.
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 Diaz.
Love.
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 Diaz.
Love.
Diaz.
Love.
Diaz.
Love.
Diaz.
Love.
Diaz.
Love.
Summer season.
All year.
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 Diaz.
Love.
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 We all we got.
We all we need.
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 We love you, Summer.
We love you, Summer.
We miss you, Summer.
We miss you, Summer.
Mourn the dead and fight like hell for the living.
Fight like hell for the living!
So, talked to Diaz yesterday and said that I would speak, and I will try not to just scream my rage into this microphone right now. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
I'm tired of feeling like this every day. I'm tired of feeling like this every day. Black mothers are tired of losing their children every day. Black fathers are tired of losing their children every day. Black communities are tired of being murdered by the police and having those police walk away free or taking a paid vacation. I'm tired of living in a country that has never not had slavery. I am tired of people who look like me going through their daily lives, okay, living in a country that has never not had slavery. I am tired of children in cages, concentration camps in this country that we try and hide by another name. I am tired of doing this every day. I will be out here every day. And every day that you are not doing something, being out here, pressuring your politicians, calling your politicians, donating, supporting Black communities, mentoring Black youth, taking care of Black families. Every day that you are not doing something to show and prove that Black lives matter to you is one more day that we have to be out here doing this. It is another day you add to an everyday. We don't want a record. This isn't about how many days in a row we can go. This is to shut it down. And every day you do not do it, you are adding another day. You are literally ending lives. Literally ending lives. Diaz cannot be out here every day right now. Summer cannot be out here every day. To these live streams, to these cameras, to the people at home that are at the very least even watching and listening to this, what are you doing every day? To politicians who are calling and texting me, do you have my vote? What are you doing every day to prove that Black lives matter? I don't want to hear that you're going to listen to Black leaders. I don't want to hear about your history. What are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? Every day when I walk and march down these streets and I see people with their vodka Red Bulls in the bar, what are you doing today? Where is your money going? You're socializing and videotaping and drinking that Red Bull. That's not self-care. Protecting Black lives is self-care. We may have catchy chants and we look like we're having fun. This is serious. We have fun with each other. We love each other because we are family. If you want to think about what community looks like after Black Lives Matter, come to one of the marches. See the world we are trying to build. It is a truth that white supremacy is not a problem for white people to empathize with. It is a problem for white people to solve. It is a problem that white people created. What the hell are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing? We all we got.
We all we need.
We all we got.
We all we need.
That first part, we all we got. It's all we have. This government, the police, they don't have our backs. We don't have them. Black communities do not have them. Indigenous communities do not have them. Communities of color do not have them. The police, the government. In fact, the government and our systems of laws, they are intentionally created to not have their backs. This is not a broken system. It is a well-tuned, perfectly designed system. It ain't broken, it's working exactly the way it was designed. Exactly the way it was designed. we're out here today in front of this courthouse. Another way to know that they do not have our backs. How did this happen? Why did this happen? How was this able to happen? The troopers shutting down the highway, and yet not truly shutting it down. Think about it. Think about it. Not some mastermind to figure out how a car can drive onto a way to get onto a highway. It's an entry point. It's not rocket science. And I don't think it's just every trooper's just not smart enough to figure it out. It's because they did not care enough about the people that were out there and the reason they were out there to actually keep people safe. Last summer, a group of Proud Boy, racist, homophobic people came to Capitol Hill to tell us how much they hated the queers. They had barricades, they had a bike brigade, they had a well-marked off route. They threw me to the ground to get me out of the way so they could protect their right to protest. We don't have a bike brigade from the police. We have it ourselves because we all we got. We all we got. We don't have the police escorting us. We have the police escorting the murderer, the attempted murderer, Molly Clark, who tried to kill us twice, and wasn't put into handcuffs, wasn't arrested, wasn't anything. Retired, getting pension. That was the escort that they gave. That was the escort that they gave. I normally start out by talking about my fear of public speaking and how I hate it. No more. I'm not afraid. Speaking is not something to be afraid of. Letting this opportunity pass, going back into the fucking privileged bubble that we live in, that is what I am scared of. And I want to talk about privilege. Talk about privilege, because it's a term that we use, white privilege. We talk about it in many ways. We talk about it in many ways. We talk about the school and education. We talk about jobs. We talk about generational wealth and support from families. Those are all types of privilege. Getting to die of a natural cause, that is white privilege. Getting to spend any time, 1 second of your life, without the fear of being killed, that is white privilege. It doesn't matter if you are a child walking through a park. It doesn't matter if you are sleeping in your own bed. If your skin is not white like mine, no second of your life do you get to go without having your life in danger. That is white privilege. And if you are okay with the fact that if you are not doing something every day, all day, if you're okay with that, you're literally killing people. We have been out here how many days since George Floyd's death, which sparked this national and international movement, yet how many other people were dead? Like, this is not the first time. Thank you that people actually woke the fuck up in that moment. But we have been out here how many days? The time of wondering which side am I on, what am I gonna do, that is over. People are dying, they are still dying. People have died for this cause. Wake up, make your choice, and then do something about it. And the last thing I want to talk about, because I want to get off here and give space, is that I can't is not a sentence. It's not a full sentence. I can't because why? I can't, when you respond, just come to a march, be out for Black Lives, and you hear I can't, no, that's not good enough. I can't is not good enough. You better call out and say, why? I can't because why? Because I'm gonna go have a drink? Because I need to do this? It better be a good damn reason. Because when you're saying I can't, you're saying the reason you can't is more important than Black lives. That is what you are saying. So somebody who says it, and you ask yourself, why can't you? It better be a good damn reason. Be out here, do something every day. End the fucking murder and system of slavery in this country. Do it, and do it now. Shut it down.
Hey all, I just want to make this brief and actually to piggyback off of what Nanel just said. We ain't taking I can'ts, we ain't taking I won'ts, we ain't taking not today's, we ain't taking maybe tomorrow's no more. Fuck that. This has been going on for way too long. For those of you who aren't aware, we've started a picketing campaign right here in this area in front of City Hall every weekday. We got these courthouses, we got these jails, we got the immigration building over there, we got FBI, we got police headquarters right here, the jail's right there. And so if you haven't been out to one of these pickets, I need you all to take your phone out right now and follow Instagram. It's going to be picket, the number 4 change, period, Seattle. And I need each one of you here to commit to coming out one day, just one day in the week. Bring a neighbor, bring your friend, bring your fucking goldfish. I don't care. I need all of you. We need all of you. I'm only one person. If I could clone myself, I would be on every single block here in downtown Seattle, but I can only cover one intersection, and we reach so many people out here. We make so many people uncomfortable, and by making them uncomfortable, we are making them think about this movement. We are letting them know that we are not going anywhere, and we will not stand down until this shit is fixed. And if it's not, we will shut this shit down. We will shut the whole city down. All right? So once again, that is picket, the number 4 change, period, Seattle. Another resource is going to be Morning March Seattle on Instagram as well. So please, I need each one of you to commit to coming to at least one of those every week. If you can't, tell 5 people and tell them to tell 5 people. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. We have Summer's mother here, and we need your full attention and respect.
Eyes
Thank you.
front. Pay attention, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Dahlia Taylor. Now you know I'm Summer's mom. I have it prepared on a piece of paper. We are unbelievably humbled to be surrounded by you all this morning. The work of this community is to seek justice for those who for centuries have been victims of oppression, violence, discrimination, and death. And so we deeply thank you for extending your love to our child. Whether Mr. Kalete intended to strike our child and Diaz love, or whether it was an accident like he claims, the increasingly regular practice of weaponizing cars is real for BLM protesters in this city. Before their death, Summer had texted me about seeing a car run into a crowd of protesters. The Seattle Times featured protesters reporting that they were chased by cars on a daily basis. And there are multiple reports that an off-duty officer was obsessively menacing Summer and Diaz's group on more than one occasion. My child is dead, and someone else is terribly, terribly injured. And it was Mr. Kalete who did that to them. But I can tell you this, I am less angry at a possibly impaired driver with drug-induced psychosis than I am shocked that the hatred toward this movement coming from so much of the public, including law enforcement and possibly the defendant, and that this hatred was possibly responsible for the death of my child. And I am petrified by its threat to our country. No. So, dear friends of Seattle, we want to assure you that it is our goal to continue lifting up Summer's spirit. Along with the criminal charges brought against Mr. Kalete by the prosecutor's office, Summer and several other injured protesters will be part of a suit holding the government and SPD responsible for the assault they suffered during protests and for the lack of protection from outside threats. We plan to legally hold all parties accountable whose actions pertaining to the freeway that night contributed to Summer's death. We believe through these lawsuits we will help fight the fundamental issue of racism in Western Washington law enforcement. For if officers had been more neutral and less resentful toward protesters, this tragedy would not have happened. And definitely, officers wouldn't have posted memes about my baby on the day that they died. The problems of racism in policing and racism in our communities is real. Thank you so much for being here, for all your support, your messages, your contributions. It has meant the world to us. Thank you.
Summer season! All year! Summer season! All year! Summer season! All year! Summer season! All year! Endless! Summer! Endless! Summer! Endless! Summer! Endless! Summer! Endless! Summer! Endless! Summer! We all we got! We all we need!
Let's give her another round of applause, please. I know personally for me, I've had a lot of guilt just being involved in the organization of the march that, took their life. Just a lot of guilt of I wasn't there that night, just a lot of guilt of not being there. And it's kept me up many nights not exactly knowing if we have the family's blessing of being out there. And I know that just really meant the world to me, to hear that the family still wants us out there, still appreciates the message. And we will not let the life go in vain. Absolutely not. We need you out here every single day. As many people are out here right now. If I don't see that many people out at the night march or the morning march, I'm coming for you personally. And that's not, it's all love. We're out here right now. You can be out there another day. Your friends can be out there. We cannot let this be in vain. Please.
So listen, when we all leave here, we all got these beautiful signs we done made, right? There's a bunch of street corners with a bunch of business people, a bunch of people that need to know what's going on. They need to understand that it's time to pick a side. Because not picking a side is why we're here. Seriously, it's time to pick a side. So let's take all these signs right here, 20 minutes out of our day. We're all here, right? So 20 minutes out of our day, stand on these corners, making people pick a side shouldn't be that hard. If we are really all we got and we are truly all we need, then doing that for 20 minutes out of your day should not be that hard. It should not be that hard. Because if Summer was here, Summer would be doing that. If Diaz could be out here, Diaz would be out here doing that. So you guys are here. You guys are standing right here. You guys can take 20 minutes to go do that. For real. If you don't got a sign, we got plenty of materials up here to make signs. Literally, everything you need to have a sign is up here right there for you. There's no excuse. Literally everybody has to pick a side right here, right now, today, tomorrow, for the next 10 days. Literally. Everybody has to pick a side. Every day we have to force people to pick a side. It's either our side or whatever. But it has to be our side. They need to pick a side. And this is how we do it. You guys being out here supporting this movement is how you make them pick a side. This is how we do this the right way for Summer. This is how we finish what they started. This is how we do that. This is our contribution to that. For real. I don't want it, there should be no excuse. If we all made it out here bright and early, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, we can all make it out here 8 o'clock in the morning for the morning march, or 8 o'clock at night for the nightly march, or in the middle for DT's picketing. Stop, come on, man, there's no excuse. There's no more excuses. Every day, all day is literally real. There's no more excuses. None. This just showed me nobody has an excuse. Literally just showed me nobody has an excuse. Morning, lunch, and dinner. Literally, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's really that real. Black Lives Matter at any time of the day. For real. So come out here and let's finish what Summer started. Let's all finish this together. If we all we got. We all we got. Who got our back? Who got our back? So let's finish this together like we started then.
Yeah, when you leave, pick like 3 or 4 people and just go to an intersection and hold your signs. I have sign making materials. I have it every single day. I have markers, I have poster boards. All you have to do is bring yourself. It happens after the morning march, usually about 11:30, noon. But you don't need me. You don't need me to do it. You can come out here and you can come hold a sign. You could bring your neighbors. You could do it in your neighborhood, especially if you live in District 4, District 5. You don't need me. You need to take it on yourself. You need to go to these street corners, all right?
Just a reminder, guys, it is Wednesday, so that means Seattle Public Comments. We need to make sure sometime today that all of us sign up for Seattle Public Comments and tell them to defund the police by 50% and reallocate those funds to Black communities. Again, there are 5 reasons we are out here every single day, 5 reasons why Summer was out here, 5 reasons why Diaz was out here. The faster we get this shit done, the faster we get to go home and get some fucking sleep. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm fucking tired.
Are we tired?
Yes! 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 I'm fucking tired. So if you guys could just help us a little bit so we can get these damn demands met, that would be amazing.
I ain't tired. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I don't never get tired. I ain't tired till this is done.
Wait, does everybody know our demands? Does everybody?
Well, you guys tell us the demands then.
Defund SPD, how much?
50%. You guys ask us.
And where should the money go?
To Black communities.
All the protesters.
Don't forget.
Number 4. No new youth jail. Number 5. Jenny Durkin to resign.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
And whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
And whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Period! Just so you all know, we are close to getting our first, not our first, but 3 of our demands met. That's defunding the police by 50%, reallocating those funds to Black communities, and they promised to shut down the new youth jail in 5 years. But I just want to make sure y'all know that is not a fucking victory. 5 years is so they can their money back. 5 years is so they can get their money back. We need to shut it down now. Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Whoa. Not in 5 years. Do it now. Not in 5 years. Do it now.
Do it now.
No new youth jail. Shut it down. Not in 5 years. Do it